Hey everyone, welcome to today's video where I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top favorite Oracle decks. There are going to be 5 of them. Just like a couple of weeks ago, I shared my top 5 favorite tarot decks as of the current moment, the ones that I'm really enjoying working with. So I thought it would be fun to do an Oracle one. So these are my favorites as of right now, the ones that I really am enjoying working with and getting to know better. Some of them are recently new to my collection, and so that's pretty shocking to have like quite a few new ones in the mix, but I've just really loved the artwork and the messages and the guidebooks, and I'm really enjoying as well seeing a lot of Oracle decks have like in their guidebooks, they'll have like reflection questions or journaling prompts, and I'm like really enjoying that as well. So some of these do have that. So I just really like that. So I'm just going to begin. Now there's no particular order here, not like my tarot deck video where I kind of went from like my 5th favorite to my 1st. This is in no particular order. So I'm just going to dive in. The first one that I've really been enjoying is the Faeries Oracle by Brian Froud. Also, I'll mention that the majority of these decks are mass market, so they're just on Amazon for a pretty decent price. I do have one indie deck, but it also was a really decent price on Etsy. It's not like a major investment deck. So just throwing that out there. So this deck has been around for quite some time. I can't remember the exact year it was published. But it is, it just comes in like this type of box, and I was actually shocked. Like I hadn't had one come in just like a little box like this. So that was different. And then it comes in like this little thingy-majiggy, and you get I was actually really surprised that you get a hardcover book, this guidebook, and it's an amazing guidebook. So I'm really thankful that the guidebook, it's meaty. Like there's a lot of information in here. That's what I was gonna look up. I was gonna see when, again, I know this deck's been around for quite a while. 2000. Yeah, so this came out in 2000 originally. And it's amazing. I actually like finding decks that have been around for quite some time and that still hold really good messages and meanings, and it's awesome. And I am new to working with Fae energy and different things like that, so this book has really been helpful. Jessica Macbeth and Brian McFroud, I mean, they work together. And Brian's artwork to me is just stunning, because in the deck you get, well, it's separated out into like different categories of Fae. So like you have like their energy, and then you've got like earthy beings, and then you've got like the tricksters, and it's really, really fascinating. And so in the deck, you see that, like here's an energy one. Okay, all these are energy. Okay, here's a different one. So you get all these like different art styles that Brian did, and it's beautiful. And oh, this one's neat too. You also get a fairy guide. So it's just a blank card where you can like draw your own fairy guide, or just use it. Like I just kept it blank just because like it may change throughout the years. But yeah, I really love, again, the artwork, the feel of the deck, the guidebook. Jessica wrote the guidebook, and she walks you through on how to connect with the Fae, and then even the messages. So you get like a card representation, but you get a message, you get like keywords, you get a full message, you get a reverse message. But I love that she mentions that this is just like their, like when she worked with the Fae, it's like their message or like her interpretation of it, but she really encourages you to sit with the cards and to meditate with them and connect with them. And it's all, again, mentioned in the guidebook. And so that's why I think if you're a beginner working with Fae, I think it's a really great place to start if you want to. I also should note that I did trim and added, like I modified this deck quite a bit. Side note, I will warn you that the cardstock that comes original, I can't find my words today, guys. The cardstock in this, when you receive the deck, isn't that great at all. It's very, very thin, and I was actually afraid to shuffle it because it was so thin. Like, I kid you not, all the cards together were about like this. And I was like, no. And I thickened it up with contact paper, and I actually put it on both sides. So it's like I used shiny stuff, contact paper, and it did make it thicker. It feels a lot more durable. I can riffle shuffle it. I also trimmed it down quite a bit. I don't have an original to show you, but there was a brown border that was like all around it. And if you can see here, this is what they kind of look like. And it was a lot bigger. Try not to get the glare, but it was a lot bigger, and it had this big brown border, and I didn't, you know, like it that much. So I put contact paper over all of them, front and back, and I trimmed them. And you can't even tell from the back, like it didn't mess up the backing at all when I trimmed it either. So I just really like it this way. It's kind of like freed the image a little bit. I like that one. It's so cute. See, they're just so cute. There's some cute ones. It's just so pretty. So fun to work with and learn. So there's that one. I will stop rambling away about that one. But I really do enjoy working with it. Okay, the next one is the Earthbound Oracle by Syrian Shadow. This was originally an independent deck. Wish I could have gotten it because they did make some changes with this one, but I still love it. I love the vibe and energy. There's the inside. Well, I have all of his decks. The other two I have are the indie versions. So Shadow, guys, watch me not remember the names of the other one. Shadow of Darkness or something. There's a shadow version. There's a deck that's like all shadow work, which I love, but like the artwork is very dark and gritty, and it's one that I like working with when I am trying to dive deep into like the shadow world or just like the shadow self, like, you know, doing all that work. And then his other deck is the Haunted Manor Oracle, and I do absolutely love it, but I didn't want to have two Syrian Shadow decks on this list, but the artwork in it and everything is also fabulous. This one, however, is a really good all around, like, pull one card and get a really good message from it. You have keywords down here at the bottom, and the guidebook is also really helpful and insightful. Plus, I just love the artwork. I love the skulls. I love the colors. And it's very well-rounded. Like, you have a lot of different messages in this deck. So, excuse me, guys. I'm slowly getting over a cold, so if I happen to like cough or something, I apologize. Or sound scratchy. But yeah, I absolutely love this artwork. It's just beautiful. And Syrian, again, his messages are so very thought-provoking. Okay, excuse me. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Also, I love the edging. And there's the back, in case I forgot to show you guys. And look at the owl. Okay, I love the owl. Oh, there's another one. I love it. Okay, so with the guidebook, you get one that's about this thick. Oh, this is by Rockpool Publishing. You get a little bit, a pretty good chunk of information. You get a card representation, and then you get the meaning. And with this one, with this deck, you get an affirmation. So for prosperity, you get, I am ready and open to receive all the prosperity that I deserve. I am constantly attracting infinite abundance into my life. So it's really neat just to pull a card for a day and even just read the affirmation and like, okay, this is my affirmation for the day. So I just think that's really neat. So that is another favorite. Next one is, and this one is just so absolutely stunning. I love the artwork. Woodland Wardens. It's been a very popular deck for quite some time by Jessica Rue. And the backing and everything is just so pretty. I really love her artwork. This deck is really great for connecting with animal or plant energy. And the messages are really sweet in it too. It's like a very sweet, gentle deck. So it's just, it gives you a nice little sweet answer, like, here, look at this for a little bit, like just kind of, it's just, again, very sweet and comforting. I love the combinations that she chose. And you have, like, this is the bat and the hellbore. And it's intuition. So you get a little keyword at the bottom as well. And it's just the colors and everything she chose. Again, her artwork is just so beautiful. I love the colored, like the backgrounds she chose that just makes the animal and plant just pop it just makes it all pop. Wolf and rose hip. I like that too. And then another good thing about this deck, so this deck, you can use it as a clarifier. So like if you're working with tarot and you need a clarifying card, you can pull one and then look at the keyword and it says boundaries. So it's a very good clarifying deck. Or again, just let's pull a card from Woodland Wardens and get a message for the day. Because what's really great about this little guidebook, which is also stunning because you get full card representations in it as well, but you get a little message and then you get an upright, a reverse, and then you get 2 questions. So like for this one, which is the duck and the chrysanthemum, its meaning is luck. And the question is, how can I prepare for the future? Or is destiny immutable or set in stone? So it's really neat to have journal prompts like that in there where you can really sit with the card and the meaning and the questions and really think about what it's asking. So there's Woodland Wardens. Okay, these last 2 are newer to my collection, but I have just fallen in love with them. And the next one is this one. This is the Wild Things, or Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle, and by US Games, and they did an excellent job with this deck. It's so beautiful. You have this little magnetic closure here. Just look at that. It's just so cute. And I have to take another sip of water. Excuse me. So this deck is really neat because also, just throwing that out there, but they actually send you a little bag to put your cards in that matches it. I think that's just such a cute little touch. But here's the backing, and these are very glossy cards, but there's the backing. This deck is so cute. The artwork I absolutely love. Look at this one. This one is Quiet the Anxiety Monster. Like, it's so cute and fun, but the thing about this deck is that it does tell you, like, hey, get rid of the anxiety, but like in a sweet, cute kind of a way, but it does like pack a punch a little bit. Like, it's a really good inner child deck, I believe. But also for me, it's just, I just really enjoy the artwork and the messages, and it really does get to you sometimes. It's kind of unsettling in a way because you have like this cutesy artwork, but then it's like got a like wake up call type of a message. But it's just, I love it. And I'll show you the guidebook too. The guidebook I think is really well done as well. See, look, bury or dead. Like, it's not just cutesy, you know, it's got like deep messages that, again, it kind of like, it's just this odd mixture of cute plus very serious, like work to be done type of deck. Oh, actually, I really love that one. Ugh. Okay, I had to find this one card in here that I also really love. I mean, they're all so stinking cute. Like, I love that one too. Oh, the bat. I'm trying to find this one. Here it is. I love this card for play. And I just think that is so cute. Go out, have fun, and play. So it just gives you like good little reminders for yourself. But then it also gives you like, depending on which card you pull, it gives you like a lot more to think about. So the book is pretty meaty. And it actually includes like a poem in here, which I thought was really nice. It was really cute. And then you get this page right here. I really wish I could like scan this and have it as a print. I think it is so pretty. But anyways, the messages, well, here's play. So you get a card representation and then you get just a short message, but a lot of times it really does hit you like, whoa. That's just been my experience with the deck. And so that's why I've been really enjoying working with it. I pull every week from it. And it's just been a really good guide. You know what? I feel like pulling a card for you guys. Let's do like a collective card draw from this. I just want to see what may come out, and then I'll read you the message. Collective. What do we need to know today? Oop. This one came out. Mind that monkey. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to not get like all the glare going on, but mind that monkey. So we got that one, so 27. Okay. The monkey mind is the part of your psyche that can turn your enthusiasm and bravery upside down. He is the trickster that chants words of not enoughness into your ears. He says your gifts and talents will never be enough. Your ideas and plans are a waste of time. You won't amount to anything. If you dare to act on your bravest dreams, he is the one accusing you of being a fraud and imposter. Like an intimidating parent or a disapproving teacher, all he has to do is cast a glance at your creative spark, and you shrink, convinced you'll never be enough. So you hide your gifts, or worse, refuse to develop them. Suffer his tricks too long and your creativity drowns in doubt. You're being invited right now to question your thoughts and search for monkey mind in their midst. Are you listening to thoughts that match your true sparkling nature, or ones that pull your sparkle down into the depths of lostness? Only you can choose him to listen to. And that is the monkey mind. So mind that monkey mind. That is a powerful message for me today too, because with working on my writing projects or my art projects and things, sometimes that can definitely happen. So that is a good message to, you know, mind that monkey and not listen to that imposter. Okay, last and final deck, you guys, is this little tiny cutie. It's the Earthbound Oracle by Andrew Schwartz. I think it's Skull Garden on Etsy. And I love the little size of this thing. It works really great for a clarifying deck, which is really the only way you can, it's how I use it with when I'm doing tarot pulls and things. If I need a more clear message, this is great for that. You get just simple artwork, but stunning artwork, and just a one simple word down here. There's no guidebook to it. And I've really been enjoying this deck a lot. It's grown on me really fast. And as I say, grown on me, I get the growth card. It's just so cute. I love the mushrooms in the bottle. But yeah, this deck is really great for laying it down next to the tarot card and being like, okay, what's going on here? And then pull that and be like, oh, okay. And it just gives you something else to think about. Some, again, clarity. I just really been loving it. Reflect. It's really straightforward, and especially if you also have a deck that's really busy, like a tarot deck that has a lot going on in the cards, this is really great for getting straight to the point. So that is the Earthbound Oracle, and that's all my favorites right now, guys. I've really been enjoying working with all these, and that is all. I will leave links to all the things down below as always, and stay tuned for next week's video because I'm going to switch it up a little bit and talk about my summer to be read list, because I have quite a few books that I want to read this summer, so stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Bye.